So welcome to my channel. If you've not been here before, it's where I talk about twin flame process. These are the readings for April 2021, and these readings are, you can watch these, you can watch all of them if you want. They are by sign. I feel really strongly actually this month. They're corresponding more to moon signs for some reason, because when I started doing the first one, they started talking about the moon, and also in the second one as well. So yeah, I think you probably want to watch your moon sign and your sun sign, at least that. And also ascendant is good. Watch your twin sign. Watch them all. There's all good information in all of them. And if you wanted to get a personal reading, all the details are in the box below. And what else did I want to say? Yes, that's it, I think. I'll get on with the readings now. Lots of love. Take care. Bye. This is the reading for, what we're doing next, Cancer, for April 2021. What do we need to know about Cancer? Cancer. Oh, right. So show me the eye of a storm. So narrowing things down, basically coming into position, as in coming into like the head of a pin, which is how they talk about it. It's like coming into position for something. I don't know what. We'll have to have a look. Let's just go for Cancer. See what they're going to say. Eye of a storm, nailing it down. Let's have a look. Again, Two of Wands, energetic connection. Six of Cups, coming into position for reunion, basically. Six of Cups is reunion. Two of Wands is the energetic connection. There's a lot of craziness, right? See all these crazy faces. I love this card. The crazy faces in the energetic connection, right, is what it is, right? Feels like craziness, doesn't it? And strength. It's going to require strength from you. But then that is the end of your process, because you're Cancer, so you're very emotive. You're the most emotive sign. So you're like, you're always on the brink of being emotional, basically. And you're ruled by the moon, so you're really challenged, yes, because you have to be. You're aligned so much with like the ebb and flow of the moon. So it's taken a lot of strength, whatever this is, in coming into this. Let's see what this is. Emotions, Five of Cups, and Five of Cups is what can't be seen but still exists in terms of relationship, emotion, love, all that kind of stuff. So requiring some strength around what can't be seen in relation to love, so that you can be brought into reunion. So the energetic connection can be brought into reunion. So whatever comes up this month is about you maintaining your strength in relation to your emotions. Okay, and they're talking about letting go, but actually they're talking about not letting go of something. So you are challenged continually. Here's challenge in the Strength card, right? To be letting go of the twin flame connection, the energetic connection. But you can't let go of the energetic connection, because that is what you're here for, right? You can know it exists, and you can kind of be in awareness of it, and then not deliberating over it all the time, which is the way to exist within it whilst you're going through, whilst you're only energetically connected. And that's what this is saying, energetically connected there. And then we've got the love that can't be seen, so it's not in the physical yet, right? So it's about separation. You know you're energetically connected, just leave it at that, right? There doesn't need to be any kind of, because all the crazy making that's in this, right? There doesn't need to be you crazy making inside of yourself with disaster drastic drama scenarios. The ego wants to always come up with these disaster drastic drama scenarios, right, in terms of the twin flame connection, because that's what the ego does. It sees things only as physical. And if they can't be seen physically, if it seems like they're not there, right, and that it's an illusion, and that they will be drastic drama, all those different conclusions that they come to, right, which is a crazy making indeed, you see. So it's like you've got to just know there is an energetic connection, leave it alone. That's the letting go of it. But it doesn't mean you don't know that it exists. It just means that you don't try to like think about it all the time, because the thinking is the ego. So you just like, I know it's there. Now what else can I do that's not crazy making? Right? So then you deal with life on as much of a non-crazy making basis as you can do. Right? So you just let that go. That's letting that go. And then you see what happens. You've got reunion and you've got strength. That's the then seeing what happens. In terms of when reunion comes up is when you're not involving your ego in it, in the energetic connection. Deliberating. Do not deliberate over, is it or isn't it? Is it real? Isn't it real? Am I crazy? Am I sane? All these deliberations come from the ego. So let go, because you're letting go of the ego, right? You're letting go of the fear ego. All that's fear. Just know, yes, it exists, but I can't. There's nothing here I can do from my conscious mind with this. I can't come to a conclusion in my conscious mind because that's my ego. So that's what I've got to let go of, right? And then we've got reunion and strength. That's the strength that you have, is having that understanding around what you're going through. It's like you've got Pandora's box, right? And you just don't go lift the lid on it. Because if you lift the lid on all that summarization and all that deliberation and what you're going through, all you're going to find is a crazy making. The energy itself is, if you look at it through the egoic lens, crazy making. Do I exist? Don't I exist? Well, that's another conundrum, isn't it? You know, we don't know where to stop with that ego if we do that. Leave it to the scientists, leave it to the quantum physicists to like do that deliberation from the ego. Leave it to the priests and the what do you call them? The popes and the other people to do it from the religious perspective. You know, leave that crazy making to them. They don't, that just step away. They're saying step away, right? Step away. So that's it. And then you'll feel a lot better because you're not going to be crazy making yourself, Cancer. Because when you think in the ego and you go towards things that are energetic and you try to conclude it through your ego, all you do is you find yourself emotionally drained, because it's going to bring you into what is not a clarity of vibration, because you're going to hook into your emotions through your thought perceptions, which, if you are an ego and you're going towards it in that way, can only ever lead you to to not be in a state of emotional release around it and feeling fine, which is what you actually want. So it's all about let go, right? But not letting go of you cannot, it is real. It's a real thing. The energy is real. You can't let go of that. You just got to know that it's there and then leave it alone. And what you got to let go of is the ego. Okay, fear ego. So that's it. Cancer. See you in the next one. Lots of love.